Let's give a big round of applause again to the New Jersey team for putting that together, because that was fantastic. That was just great. Well, we want to welcome you this morning to the third and final plenary session of our annual summer meeting for 2023. And I'd like to start by once again thanking Governor Murphy for his leadership as our chair. You know, we've been through a great year with Governor Murphy and Tammy Murphy, the First Lady, working on their initiatives, strengthening youth mental health and the maternal child care issue. We've traveled around the country. We've met so many incredible people and heard so many incredible stories. It's just been a true pleasure to do that. And the bottom line is we're sure it's going to make a difference. And that's what it was all about. Shortly here this morning, we're going to hear from our incoming chair, Utah Governor Spencer Cox, who will introduce his chair's initiative for the next year. And we're looking forward to that. But let's get into the program. So I'd now like to turn it over to Governor Murphy to offer some closing remarks. And Governor, thank you again for your leadership on behalf of all of us here at the National Governors Association. And you're a lifelong friend, and we're going to continue to work with you.
Thank you, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Thank you. I love the fact you're playing Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes, Bruce Springsteen, John Bon Jovi. Thank you, Bill, and thank you. Let's hear it for Bill McBride and the extraordinary NGA team. We hope you've enjoyed Atlantic City. That was a ball last night. We just had, I think, an incredible time, and Tammy and I were thrilled to host you. So I wore the same suit, Spencer, in Portland a year ago today. I did have a dry clean between the two appearances. And I said a year ago today, quoted a relative of Tim's who we're going to hear from shortly, one of my political heroes, President John F. Kennedy. And I said, let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democratic answer, but the right answer. And that's what we have endeavored to do over the past year, both with our initiatives, again, strengthening youth mental health, and Tammy's, which was equally important, infant and maternal health, but beyond those initiatives. And thanks to Bill and team, and Spencer is our wingman, and Abby Cox right by his side. We did everything. We heard from President Zelensky on updates on the war in Ukraine. We heard from Ben Bernanke, Larry Summers, Condoleezza Rice, Mike McFaul, and when we did stuff as a bipartisan organization, we reached across the aisle, and I think that's a hallmark of the NGA, and I'm proud to say that we continued that over the past year. We love traveling the country. Again, Salt Lake, Portland, Maine, Salt Lake City, Santa Monica, Detroit, Philadelphia, now Atlantic City. And I think the playbooks that we delivered yesterday have
it's a tough
real
one.
prospect
It's a tough one. So
moving the needle on both of those important areas. Spencer and Abby, you guys have been extraordinary partners, and you'll be extraordinary chairs. And I know that the NGA is in good hands. And I know likewise Jared Polis, as your wingman for the next year, and ultimately our chair, will be an extraordinary partner as well. So with that, it's time for me to recognize the NGA's 2023-2024 leadership team. It is my privilege to confirm the vote, the members' vote, to elect Utah Governor Spencer Cox as NGA 2023-2024 chair, and Colorado Governor Jared Polis as 2023-2024 chair. Let's hear it for these two guys. A great duo, and they will make history with this organization. I'm also pleased to announce the following governors to serve as members of the executive committee, where actually I serve one more year as in the role of the very creative title, previous NGA chair position. I don't know if we paid anybody to come up with that, but I'll be on that executive committee, along with the following executive committee members. Governor Eric Holcomb of Indiana, Governor Chris Sununu of New Hampshire, Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham of New Mexico, Governor Kathy Hochul of New York, Governor Roy Cooper of the great state of North Carolina, and Governor Kevin Stitt of Oklahoma. Let's hear it for the executive committee. So congratulations to all, and I would love to ask my successor, Spencer Cox, to come on up and join me, if you would not mind. This is the ceremonial passing of the gavel, and it says Governor Spencer Cox, National Governors Association. Bill, what's the name of this organization? National Governors Association Chair.
That's a very clever name. This is great.
2023 to 2024. Let's hear it for our chair.
Thank you.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Over to you,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you, Phil. I will say, Phil Murphy and his amazing wife, they leave incredible shoes to fill and an impossible suit to wear. And so you won't see me wearing the same suit, but hopefully I can try to fill those shoes. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here this morning. The hardy who have made it to the end of the week. We know we had several governors who had planes they had to catch because of the flight schedules in and out. This was their only opportunity to get home today. But the governors will be watching remotely, and we're grateful for their service and for them being here. I especially want to recognize John Bell Edwards for a moment and pay tribute to this fantastic and incredible colleague whom we will miss dearly as he retires from public service at the end of this year. We've had an opportunity to work very closely with him, again in a bipartisan fashion, and he is the preeminent example of what it means to be a true American and a great governor in this country. Governor Edwards is a Democrat, I'm a Republican, but we both represent states that are highly dependent on the energy economy, and he has been, again, a remarkable partner working on those issues and so many others. I'm proud of his influence. Governor Edwards could not be here this week. We're happy to see First Lady Donna Edwards, who has been with us, whose own service and leadership has been such a benefit to the NGA and our work over the years. Thank you, Donna. We've had so much fun. We had an amazing dinner. We all ate way too much last night. We're excited for you and your husband now that you get him back after all of these years. And we know you have a grandchild on the way and just great things happening. We're so proud of you. Please give them a round of applause. With that, I would like to turn the microphone over to another governor who is a great friend and a great partner as he's walking up with his amazing children, Caspian and Cora. We're excited to have them with us. Our new vice chair and governor of the great state of Colorado, Jared Polis. Now, Jared and I are neighbors. We are neighbors who love to compete against each other. His NBA team just won a national championship, and we're very excited for them. And we're hoping the Jazz are next, so we'll be following in those footsteps. We like to fight about who has the best skiing and the better economy. But more than anything, we become close friends. And he's just a wonderful governor, an incredible human being, has an amazing family, and I'm so excited to be able to serve with him as my vice chair. Now, he just finished up his term of chair as chair of the Western Governors Association, another wonderful bipartisan organization. So it's a tribute to his work ethic and his willingness to lead that he took on that role and is now willing to come into this role. So with that, I'd love to turn the microphone over to Governor Polis for some remarks.
Well, you know, we still remember that Utah took the outdoor industry trade show from us, so we're not. Thank you, Governor Cox. Very excited to serve as NGA Vice Chair beginning today. Looking forward to working to advance the work of the National Governors Association. Governor Murphy, thank you for your leadership this last year. And of course, for the wonderful time here in Atlantic City. Let's give Governor Murphy another round of applause. The work that you and Tammy